Well, fencing is back up around the U.S. Capitol ahead of a planned protest there this weekend.
Police have also asked the National Guard to be ready to help out with security. Our Washington correspondent Jesse Tenor live right now with the latest on this plan. Jesse, what prompted these actions?
Yeah, good morning, Bill and Randy. We are expecting a very large group here on Saturday, and they are going to be rallying against the arrest of those who stormed the Capitol back in January. But unlike then, Congress will be on recess, which means that there will be far fewer lawmakers and staff in the area. Fencing around the U.S. Capitol returned late Wednesday night ahead of a rally scheduled for Saturday to protest the arrests and criminal charges against some 600 people in connection with the January 6th attack on the complex.
We are obviously always watching and take steps in order to ensure the security of people who work in government. We work closely with Congress on that.
White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki would not say what the Biden administration expects security-wise, but the Pentagon confirmed U.S. Capitol Police has requested National Guard troops to help.
We are in receipt of it. We're analyzing it, and if it can be validated and supported, we'll do that.
Spokesperson John Kirby would not give details, though, on the potential number of troops that could be deployed.
It's not of a particularly large size or major capability. I think it's really more in the form of some manpower support.
Organizers of the rally argue those arrested were exercising their constitutional rights when they broke into the Capitol. They expect around 700 protesters. Capitol Police Chief Tom Manger told top congressional lawmakers this week his department is prepared, and the fencing is just one component of the security plan.
If everything goes well, it'll come down very soon after.
So if there are no other security concerns, those on Capitol Hill do expect the fencing to stay up until Monday at the very latest. Live in Washington, I'm Jesse Tenor. Back to you.
Jesse, after what we all witnessed back in January, we're wondering what other security measures are going to be in place here.
Yeah, police will now have a better view of the perimeter of the Capitol with these 360-degree mobile surveillance cameras that have been installed around the complex. And so that is new. And then also there's going to be an emergency declaration for Saturday, which essentially allows Capitol Police to bring in other law enforcement agencies if needed.